Oh. You have his papers?
Papers. I do not. I don't think he took any notes.
Well, no, the cheat sheet.
Oh yeah.
Why does he have a cheat sheet, and how come he didn't go into the?
The cheat sheet is for his alchemy.
Oh, but I thought the alchemy had. I thought that they gave a separate thing inside the program for that.
You can do that if you want. It's just easier to have a piece of paper right next to you.
Okay.
Do you agree that sour Skittles are in fact way more sour than Warheads?
Yes.
I think sour Skittles may be the most sourest of all candies.
I'm the most sour.
You're so sweet though.
Right.
Okay. Yay. Oh, that was not. There we go. So,
Yes.
last time you guys played, you purified the orb in the Feywood. Spoke to Lady Fayun and Lord Halaron. They gave you some information about the Great Library. To find out what's going on / a little bit more information about the orbs and where they are. You decided to head there. After you left the Feywood, you noticed that things have gotten a little bit worse. Actually, they've gotten a lot worse. It's a lot darker. People are kind of staying in their homes unless it's necessary.
Mm-hmm.
You got to the Golden Gate Forest, which is on your way, and it was covered in spider webs. You fought your way through. Pockets went down. Popped back up thanks to Tatiana.
He was risen.
He was risen. You guys burned your way through, and at the very end, you burst out into a large clearing.
That was an awesome scene, by the way. It was awesome. I remember that.
You burst into a clearing, and these women pulled you out and started fighting off the spiders that were chasing you.
Right.
These women are not like any women you've seen before. They have, from the waist up, they look like women. They have long insect-like legs, and their rear ends resemble bumblebees.
Whoa.
Bee women.
That's the look.
Yeah. So, you emerge from the clearing, and it is chaos. There are warriors fighting off these spiders behind you as you're running into the clearing trying to get away from them. As you look in front of you, you can hear the buzzing of wings everywhere. A couple of the warriors bustle you up and push you into the clearing a little bit further. You look up overhead, and there are women, bee women flying everywhere. Some of them are very large. Some of them are about your size. Some of them are smaller. You look around, and let's see. To the left is a large building made of stone that looks like resin. The entire face of the building is filled with holes and looks like a giant gray beehive. Looking around, this building is dwarfed by a large construct across the clearing from it to your right. This immense construct looks to be at least 100 feet tall, and the base the size of 2 football fields. It also looks like a giant beehive. Not round. It looks like a building, but it's got pockets everywhere, and you can see these women flying in and out of some of the pockets.
Okay.
One of the guards busses you off into a corner while the others are fighting behind and points her spear at you. Why have you come here?
We're looking for an orb. Fayun told us that there's an orb in this area.
There is no orb here.
Huh.
Where is the library?
Behind me, but it is closed.
When does
Why?
it open? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Go ahead.
If you didn't notice, it's a little busy.
A little busy. Sorry.
It's buzzing around here, all right?
Good.
We're on lockdown.
Okay. How can we help?
Yeah.
Well, if you can fight spiders, as you can see, the entire clearing is surrounded by the forest. We can't get out. But I don't trust you. Where did you come from? Why are you here?
We came to get information on the location of another orb. We're going around purifying the orbs.
Information, you say? We'll see what information you can glean from the tip of my spear. And as she points her spear at you, you hear a slight voice. Stop! Very clear. You overstep your boundaries. The guard backs off and bows.
Mm-hmm.
I apologize, Seer. We did not know you were expecting guests. The Seer walks up. She looks very similar to the woman that was pointing her spear at you, except that she's not wearing armor. She's wearing sheer clothing. Not ashamed of her body at all. Just a sheer robe, like torso and then down the front. There are many things you do not know. Keep to your guarding and let me handle this matter. As you wish, Seer. And she moves away and helps the other warriors with the spiders.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
The Seer leads you to the larger building and into it. She escorts you through, she leads you to the foyer of the Great Library. It does not contain books, but thousands of nooks, filled to the brim with scrolls. Giant bees buzz around the room, pulling and replacing scrolls, some with piles in their arms. Please, follow me. The mother is awaiting you in the main hall.
Mother.
She leads you out of the foyer, and it looks like a library. It really does, but instead of like bookshelves, they're like hexagons
Okay.
with just piled with scrolls, and you can see large bees flying back and forth.
With the scrolls.
Yes, you can see smaller bee women, also in sheer clothing, flying in between and around them, basically directing them.
Okay.
She escorts you through the library into a large empty hall. A chair that can only be described as a throne without a back is placed in the middle of the room by two large men. A matronly woman sits atop it, staring at you with an expressionless face. The only noticeable feature, her eyes. They seem to bore into you They seem to bore into you and even read even your darkest secrets. I can't even read my own writing today. You look at her and she has some sort of a crown. It doesn't look very it's not what you would expect a crown to look like. It's got gems in it, but it's made of differently. I don't know. It's very difficult to describe because I'm having a really hard time describing everything today. It looks like it's woven with golden thread, and the gems are placed in it. She's also wearing a sheer robe. It's a little bit thicker, so it hides a little bit more. She has a large golden scepter, and around her legs and in her lap are larvae that are literally crawling around her.
Ugh.
The men to her
bonnets. They were super cool.
the men to her sides are perfect physical specimens of men, and they lay next to her at the foot of her throne, looking up adoringly at her.
She has a stable.
I know. Good for her.
She got to make babies somehow.
Be her for Folsom.
So I bow very deeply and say, "Thank you for helping us from the spiders."
Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate your assistance.
We are at your service.
Well, if you are, that's exactly what I expected to hear. You have come at last, just like I said you would. I know why you're here. I will help you, but first, you must help me. There's never something provided for nothing. We cannot get through the fog and clouds to gather food for the hive. Our children are starving. The orb guarding the skies needs to be purified as soon as possible. In order for you to do this, you must travel to the other side of the city to the Crystal Tower. There, the orb resides at the top at the topmost chamber of the tower. Purify it and return. But be warned, it is not left unkept. goblins in numbers like the city has never seen patrol and raid that part of the city. Take care. They are bolder than most and tend to pop up when least expected.
Goblins. I hate goblins. Because I'm a gnome and they hate goblins. hate goblins. Hate them!
Hmm.
Okay.
So
Well, then you should have your fill of bloodlust when you get there.
Oh, I can't wait.
Mm-hmm. I love
So-
me some bloodlust.
We are happy to help. Can you... How are you gonna... Can you pick us up and fly us over the forest so we can at least...
We
Don't
cannot
have to
get
go
out of
through.
the forest.
Oh, no.
We
That's
can
how
We have to
escort
go
you.
through there?
We can escort you out of the forest.
Okay, good.
I will send a guard with you to get you out. The seer will take care of everything else. Now go. Return to us when the deed is done, and you will have your answers. Though I fear they may not be the ones that you wish to hear. She waves her hand in dismissal and is carried out. The two men stand up, pick up her throne, and carry her out of the room.
Okay.
Before we leave, Queen.
She totally ignores you as she
Okay.
leaves the room.
Okay. So I want to talk. Is the seer with us?
She is, yes.
Seer, are there any things that you can give us to aid us in our quest?
The seer leads you from the room and back toward the entrance, veering off at the last minute into a small study. The mother expects much. I am sorry for your treatment. I would like to make it up to you and not send you into the battle, into this battle for us unprepared. She moves to the other side of a cabinet and pulls out 2 light healing potions.
Nice.
May these help you on your journey. I will send troops to help you south through the wood. There you will find a transportation station. You will be able to travel to the other side of the city quickly. Be careful, some of the stations are no longer working because of the blight. With that, she leads you out of the library with 3 guards and has the door shut behind you.
Can we, is there a way that we all can take a really good rest before our journey? Seer?
The seer is gone.
Okay.
The doors are closed. One of the
Wait, are we outside or inside?
you are outside now.
Okay.
You were taken outside. Doors closed behind.
Okay.
The library's closed.
Definitely need a rest.
We need to
Okay,
get a
we need
rest
a rest.
somewhere.
Okay, you talk to one of the guards. Yes, we can provide lodging for a short time. Know that it will be quite noisy
Yeah.
as the rotation of the guards happens, and we need to be ever vigilant of the spiders that are surrounding us.
Okay. All right. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Then she leads you to the cement building across the yard,
Okay.
of the clearing, the giant clearing, into small, rooms.
Mm-hmm.
They looks like small barracks, basically. The beds aren't the most comfortable, but they're beds.
Right.
All right. Well,
All right, so
I jump into bed and
Yeah. I immediately sleep.
immediately fall asleep.
Also, can we divvy up the light? You said there's only 2.
Yeah, there's 2 light healing
Do you
potions.
mind if I grab one?
Okay.
Anybody else?
You want one?
Yeah. Yeah, I would like to have one. Thank you.
Wait, where's it at?
Go to the backpack.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
Add, and then there should be
Is it
potion.
butter or just potion?
Potion, and then you pick the spell. So it's
Potion.
cure light wounds.
Oh wait, spell is ABC.
Mine doesn't say. It says like new
Uh,
potion.
That's
it's a
where
new
you go.
potion.
yeah, new potion, and then
You pick the
pick
spell.
the spell.
Cure light
So it's-
wound.
Oh, I see.
So cure.
Okay.
You just
Yeah.
type in cure light wounds.
Spell it one. Icon, yes.
So done.
Done.
Excellent.
Okay. So we do a short rest. Do we need to roll for that?
Short rest or long rest?
Oh, can we do a long rest?
Yeah, you have time.
All right, let's do a long rest.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not going to starve in the next 8 hours.
So a long rest,
Yeah.
and I'm up. I've got everything.
Yeah, make sure you long rest pockets too, because he's down.
Yeah. I'm just putting in a condition for his mutagen, because I'm giving him a constitution mutagen to like
Boost his
boost his
hit points.
hit points so he doesn't die so quickly. So I'm just putting the condition in with all the stats so I can just activate it.
That works, yeah.
Because that's what I did for my gun
Yeah.
guy.
Does anybody want to bite of this crunchy?
I don't know what a crunchy is.
Crunchy's one of the
Oh, is that
main-
the thing with the pretzels and stuff in it?
No.
Oh.
That was the other one. That was at Take 5.
Take 5 is the
Tasty good. It's got chocolate. It's gonna make me sick later.
Oh, chocolate makes you sick?
Milk chocolate does. Milk.
Oh.
yeah. When I found out about dark
Lactose.
chocolate, I never went back. Like milk
I know.
chocolate now is just like
It's too fucking sweet.
so cheap.
Not me. Give me like fucking. I'll put fucking sugar on top of it. Girl, you're lucky I don't have a funnel here with sugar in it. I'll be doing that shit. Both feet are purple already. Let's do this.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I mean, I've got 2 brownies with pretzels in them in there.
I
I love how we blocked that.
oh. Okay. I awake
Mm-hmm.
and I'm looking around and just
And you can see like these women putting on armor, taking off armor, taking
Yeah.
shifts, like flying in and out.
okay.
It's constant. It's a buzz.
It dawned on me
God
that
damn
I'm looking around and I see resin everywhere, like on the cover of on the building and everything.
It's
like
very
that.
organic looking. It doesn't look like
Yeah.
straight walls.
Yeah.
It's very organic looking.
I'm gonna sneak up to a wall that has resin on it and just kind of scrape off some and put it in
Okay.
my pocket because that's gonna be flammable. Just saying.
Thank you, Michael.
Are you gonna say? Wait, what did he say?
He says milk chocolate makes you sick. It's working.
Oh my god, it's working! Alright. Yeah, so I'm gonna sneak up so no one sees me and scrape off some of this resin and
Okay,
put it in
there
my
are.
pouch.
Go ahead and do a stealth check.
Okay.
Skill check.
Stealth.
Mm.
Which is a skill check, yes.
21.
21. Honestly, you walk up to the wall and you scrape some off. A couple people see you. They don't care.
Oh, okay.
It's, I mean, it's very organic. It's not like they're gonna know. Like a lot of people are gonna notice if
Yeah.
you scrape a little bit off.
Okay.
Like alien tunnels.
Yeah.
That kind of organic.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, it's not pretty.
No one's gonna
it's
like.
functional.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna, and then I take a bit and I put it in my pocket.
You are just collecting
I'm telling you.
everything.
I'm telling
You don't
you.
even have spells and you're collecting shit.
If Michelangelo was here, he would have collected some resin too.
Fucking hoarders.
Damn.
I know, right? You only got so many pockets.
That's for sure.
So you guys wake up. It wasn't the best sleep, but it was restful enough. You guys were pretty friggin' tired.
Yeah.
Asking around, you kind of get the feeling that it's not quite the time that you think it is.
The time of day.
No, the time of year.
What?
It seems like you went into the Feywood for a couple of days, 3 days, and you came back out and things were a lot worse than they were when you went in. And asking around, the date is about 3 weeks later.
We were in that freaking forest for 3 weeks.
Well, for you it was 3 days.
Makes me wonder how long we're in this fucking forest.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Wow. All right, so
It looks like it's when you woke up. It's the next day.
let's I'm just gonna roll for perception.
What are you looking for?
Just anything around like spare weapons or like jars or anything laying around the room that's useful.
You're just gonna take it, or are you gonna ask about
I'm gonna
it?
ask about it.
Okay, well then you walk up to someone and ask about it.
Yeah.
You've got your 3 guards with you.
Right.
What do you want all
Let me
this stuff
see.
for?
Something. That's you never know what you might need out there. Just anything.
Well, what kind of weapons can you use?
Oh, light weapons. Easy light weapons.
We've got a couple daggers that you could probably use.
Daggers.
Let's see. We've got some javelins that we use. We're kind of short on manpower and weapons, so it's going to be really difficult to find you something. But
Can you use
jars?
I was looking for
Why
like
do I find that out?
healing honey or something. Or
Nope, I'm sorry, we don't have that. We just eat the honey. We don't.
Nothing healing.
No.
Okay. Thank you anyway.
And they give you some honey, which it's like crazy, disgusting sweet. In little bowls, little resin bowls.
Mm-hmm.
What's this again?
They give us a little honey.
Little honey.
Oh, good.
To get your energy back and stuff like that. You know, like from eating, you're gonna need something more than just fucking sugar.
Yeah.
But for right now, you're hyped up like crazy.
Great party.
Right, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So they lead you to the edge of the forest, and it is also covered in spider webs.
Okay.
Is there a certain way that you want to do this, or do you want to just charge in and destroy? The guards ask you.
What do you? Are there any tricks to avoiding the spiders to the guards?
Yeah.
Not that we know of. They're specifically surrounding this clearing, this area.
Where? Are we in the direction of the? What did she call it? A tower of light? What did she call it?
The
Crystal Tower.
The Crystal Tower?
Is it? Are we pointed in that? Is it from this point straight to where we?
No, we are going south so that you can reach the transportation station,
Okay.
so that you can get there quickly.
Okay.
It is on the other side of the city. It would take you all day to get there.
If
Let's-
we walked,
Yes.
the transportation station.
And it's probably pretty dangerous right now, too. Things have changed in the last few weeks.
Let's figure out the quickest and safest way of getting through the woods to get to the transportation.
Well, there is no safe way.
Okay.
But you had the right of it by bringing torches. It is a lot easier
Yeah.
and faster, but it is also noticeable.
Okay.
We will not be unnoticed as well, but we will do our best to keep quiet if you want to sneak through.
Yeah.
Other than that, I suggest we hurry.
Okay. I first am gonna put some of the resin that I got on a few arrows in my backpack.
It's not soft resin, it's hard.
Okay.
It
Okay.
dried and it's very
It's
hard.
hard now?
Yeah.
Okay. If I heat it, will it soften up, or is it just like really hard now?
Yeah, but you don't have the tools right now to do that.
Okay. All right. Okay. Let's just haul ass through. I have a torch.
Okay.
Let me
They have
get-
torches too.
Yeah.
You have torches.
Yeah.
So,
They're civilized
I mean,
ish.
what do you guys think if we just light the fucking forest on fire?
That'll be awesome.
Do
Do
not
what?
light the forest on fire.
I put my thing. I was talking to my friend. All right.
Oh, you're talking through the earpiece
Yeah.
out loud
I was
so
going
they
like
can hear
this.
you.
No, I was going like this.
It's not a mental thing.
Oh Lord. Okay.
You left your wizard back in the other campaign.
Fuckers. All right. Let's see. So let's not do that. There's no such thing as a controlled burn, is there?
Not in this place, not right now.
Okay. Well.
It takes a lot more prep than you have time for.
Okay. So I say we light our torches, and is it going to be a thing if we're on stealth with fire because it's lit, and you can't be really stealthy with something that's on fire?
Wait.
You know.
You can try to make it through the forest, like keep low with the fire and make the tunnel through a lot smaller than when you came in when you were doing this,
Right.
Yeah.
trying to burn all the webs.
Mm-hmm.
The warriors are about your size. They're medium sized. They're not large or anything like that. The larger ones you saw actually flying through,
Yeah.
they were carrying things. They were moving things, and it looked like the larger ones are basically for labor, not for warriors because they're not fast enough.
Okay.
Well, let's move stealthily with haste.
It's really hard to do that.
Let's
So
move
let's-
stealthily.
Let's try to let's move quickly,
Yeah.
but without disturbing too many things and keeping quiet, but not necessarily sneaking.
Agreed.
Right.
Okay. So go ahead and roll a survival check for me.
Everybody?
Yeah. Pockets is probably pretty good at it, I think.
Actually, me and Pockets have the same exact
Well, there you go.
thing.
19. Wait,
So,
just add
Just
my
depends
survival.
on the roll.
Yeah, add your survival.
19.
20 for me. And, 9 for Pockets.
Okay. So,
Plus your survival.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
yeah. So Tatiana and Omi grab a torch, one in the front, or both in the front.
Mhm.
Smaller goes first. You kind of lead through. You're having to crouch down. You two are fine. You just
Okay.
walk right through. But the guards and you two are having to crouch down real low. Go ahead and roll a stealth check for me.
Wait, there's no guards in front of me.
For
They're kind of peppered. No,
For
they're
me
not in
and
front of you.
Pockets?
You're the ones with the torches.
For me and Pockets.
Everybody.
Oh.
Everybody roll stealth. You're figuring out a way through this forest, but it depends on how loudly you're doing it.
Oh shit. 22. Shit, my stuff.
28.
22.
15 for me. And 16 for Pockets.
Okay. You're noticing that you guys are like being pretty quiet. You know, moving at a decent speed. It's not that bad. The warriors behind you are not so quiet.
Oh, great.
Okay.
They're very agitated and they're like looking around, and their wings are buzzing,
Mm-hmm.
and it's very difficult to keep them quiet.
Yeah.
They're just like they're following, and they're here to guard you, but they're like keeping alert, and they're spending most of their time looking out for things instead of paying attention to what they're doing.
Okay. Oh, God.
So maybe they can be a distraction. Maybe we just need one guard to take us where we need to go, and then they
the
can
other
just
ones.
they can shake.
Well, you're
some
heading
shit.
south.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they can. I mean, heading south is a pretty broad. That's heading south. This
Yeah.
is also heading south one
Yeah.
direction. So
Yeah.
we don't want to miss something.
Yeah.
But we're heading south towards where we're going. It would be nice if they were the distraction, and
Yeah.
we had one guard saying, "You are going the right way," and these guys are like, "Oh, there's spiders coming. Shake that tree over there."
Yeah.
And then we go that way.
But there's no spiders coming in.
No, not yet.
Not
But I'm
yet.
saying as an idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree, though.
All right.
Either that or I'm just going to push him into the spider and we'll just go this way.
Eat, little bastards.
Wow. Wow.
We have orcs to take care of.
Uh-huh.
We got a greater good.
Mhm. The needs of the few and the needs of the many.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
saying.
So you guys travel for about a half an hour, 45 minutes with no incidences.
Okay.
It looks like some of the spiders are occupied elsewhere. You get that far, and does anybody who's in the lead?
I am currently.
Okay, do a perception check for me.
13 plus 8. 22. Is that right?
21.
21.
Okay. All of a sudden, Omi and stops, and you see in front of you shadows.
Put the M&M's down!
Open it before the movie! You see shadows. There's a sheen of webs in front of you, and you see shadows in front of you.
The shadows aren't stopping, are they?
They haven't stopped yet, no. You see them moving off to the left.
Without saying a word,
Okay. Everybody do a stealth check.
Okay.
Oh, God.
I'm not stealthy at all. I got a natural one.
Oh, shit.
yeah, but they're not moving. Everybody's stopped, right?
Right. but
25.
they were moving, but you told them to stop.
Yeah.
Pockets got a 17.
Okay.
22.
22. They both rolled 16s, which is great, actually, for them, because they were rolling like 2s and 5s. So you raise your hand, and everybody sees you except Tatiana. She's like looking around for other things, and she bumps into one of the warriors, and you hear a bzzz, and you kind of bounce off her butt, and a little clanging, and you guys kind of hold still as slow as you can, and one of the shadows moves on, and one of them kind of stays there and looks around. And you can't really see it. You can just see the silhouette stop and kind of turn in your direction.
But everybody has stopped.
Everybody stopped, yeah.
Nobody moved.
I have a quick question.
Yeah.
That it has to do with, like when it says keen senses, it's a +2, like racial and perception checks. Is this already factored in
It is, yes.
when I look at this number?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you can also check.
If you click on it,
Yeah.
it'll tell you what it is,
Yeah.
how it was calculated.
So there's your racial
Oh,
bonus,
gotcha.
and then there's keen senses.
Cool. All right. Good to know.
So
Sweet.
All
All right.
You notice the spider walk up to the sheen in front of you, and don't forget you've got torches. So
It sees us.
you see it, and you see one of its legs go up and start
I draw.
tearing.
I draw a sling out.
how is it? How far away is it from pockets?
So you were in front.
Is it within 20 feet? I'm gonna throw a bomb at it.
Are also you were probably stealthing between with bow. Let me find the spider real quick.
Oh, great.
Do not bring out a real spider. I will leave this.
Oh my god.
First, I will leave my body while leaving this building.
I actually opened the door earlier and saw a spider climb up the front door, and I was like, "Oh, I better close the door and let it walk away so Tony don't freak out."
I will literally lose my.
Oh, I would have freaked out too.
So there is a sheen of spider webs.
That's 20 feet, right?
Yeah, really.
I was seriously
Yeah.
throw a bomb at it.
For yeah.
You are walking through the trees. I love these trees. I'm so glad I bought them.
It's so cute. Do you want to take those bottles down?
Yeah.
So all our fans can watch.
No, it is kind of clean.
I can take that in the kitchen real quick. Excuse us.
Make this all nice and pretty. People.
Nice and pretty.
I love
I
these trees.
love it for all our brands.
I like bringing
And of course I don't have the spider thing anymore.
What spider thing?
The sheet for it.
But it makes scary spider.
Yeah.
Where is the spider? I see the trees.
Right there.
Yeah.
Oh, is there a new one?
No, it's one of the ones that you fought last time.
Oh.
Sorry, I didn't plan for this. I apologize.
Did you know that spiders don't like? They're very smell sensitive.
Really?
Yeah, they don't like
What?
smell. They're very smell sensitive.
Oh.
Well, make sure you take a shower and you'll be fine.
No, I'm about to fart on this spider.
Just light your Yankee candles.
But I'm like with a torch.
Perfect.
I'll make fire.
Got it. Yeah, so it, let's see. Let me do another. Yeah, with the light. You see it rip away the front. And as it does, it sees you, and everybody roll initiative.
I wanted to attack.
It's taking a mutagen of swift action or a standard action.
It's a swift action, because it's a potion.
Do you do initiative plus this, or just that?
What? Yeah, you roll the d20 and add your initiative
Okay,
bonus.
cool. 13.
So, 13.
19. Oh wait, sorry. 24.
Wow.
18 plus 6.
Nice. All that dexterity.
Mm-hmm.
Pockets?
Pockets is 17.
And Tatiana.
8.
Huh. Pockets roll off.
19.
Okay.
I found out something. There is a Spotify playlist that is for gaming music only.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
What's it
cool.
called?
I'll have to find it and send it to you.
Is it called Epic Gaming Music?
I think it's called.
Oh, because that one's mine.
Oh, really?
That's what we're listening to. I made
Awesome.
one called Epic Gaming Music. Omi, you're up. You're at the top of the round.
Flurry of blows.
Yeah, you are right in range with it.
Yeah, you're the first in the line.
You're right up there. Take your 5-foot step.
Mm-hmm. What do I add to this?
You're to
What is
hit.
it?
Flurry of so FOB +2/+2.
Oh, so it's 8? Just 8? Yeah.
8 total.
Yeah, 8 at 8.
Yeah. So you miss both times. It just you try to swing at it, and you've got a torch in one hand. You're like, ah, shit! And you try to swing at it again, and your arm kind of gets stuck in some of the webbing. And you just like it bounces back real quick. Pockets, you're up.
Okay, so I'm gonna quickly take my Constitution mutagen. Okay.
And that's
then-
once a day.
Huh?
That's once a long rest for that.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
And it lasts, because he's level 2, it lasts 20 minutes now instead of 10.
Okay.
Because I looked it up. And then the spider's 20 feet away, right?
5, 10, 15 feet away.
Okay. I'm gonna throw a bomb at it. And he has precise bombs, so it won't hit Omi.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
So you still have to roll to hit.
Yeah. And it's his base, right?
A base attack bonus plus dexterity modifier.
Okay. No. 4.
4. Yeah, so he throws it, and it explodes in the back. It hits that tree and kind of lights it on fire. Like the way the bombs are created, it's only an instant thing. So it's like flash burning paper. So you see the bomb go off, and you see the webs just...
Oh, great.
But that's about it. It misses. It is its turn, and it's going to go after Omi because you are right in front of it.
This fucker.
The 15 to hit.
Hold on. Oh,
Your AC.
this right here. Yeah. Nope.
Okay. So it reaches out to bite you, and it snaps right in front of your face. And you lean back real quick. Sid, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna shoot it with my arrow.
Okay.
I'm first gonna move here.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot with my arrow.
Let's see. What's your movement speed?
15 feet.
What?
15 feet.
Really? You're encumbered?
Oh yeah, remember that?
Why are you encumbered?
Oh,
From the
you know-
last one.
no, it's because you have a strength thing that should be fixed.
Okay, how do
You have
I?
a strength mod, so, and then do the temporary mod 0.
Go the other way.
Oops, sorry.
Okay.
And then done,
Okay.
and then see what it says.
It used
your
to be
backpack?
like.
It's because you're holding all of this stuff.
Oh really?
Yeah. So go ahead and, nope, not that. Click on that, and then land 15 feet, and then do it +5.
Okay.
So your speed is 20.
Okay.
Right now, I'm not worried about encumberment unless you're holding like a shit ton of stuff.
Okay.
Oh, because I'm encumbered too.
Yeah,
How
so
do you see you're encumbered or not?
so you go to speed, and if it says red,
Oh.
that means you're encumbered. You're encumbered because of your armor.
Right. So
Leave
that's
it the way
fine.
it is. Yeah.
Okay.
So you can move half speed through all of this.
Natural one.
All right. So as you start moving this way, you take a 5-foot step, and you are just like covered in fucking spider webs, and you are you are now grappled,
Oh shit.
and it like you're doing the Bilbo Baggins thing. You're like, what the fuck? Or the Frodo Baggins and
Yeah.
Shelob's web.
Yeah.
So go ahead and do. I think it's restrained.
Okay.
It's a thing you have to add maybe. Then you have to spend a turn getting out of it, basically.
Entangled.
Entangled. That's
Okay.
it. So your movement speed is 0.
So just act. Yeah.
And I believe you can still attack, but in order to get out of it, you need to spend a turn getting out of it.
Okay. I yell at Bo to attack.
Okay. Bo can move half speed
Okay.
because of the webs.
So. 5, 10. Okay. He
So he
moves
can't
here.
quite get up, yeah.
Yeah.
But he's getting there.
Okay.
And it is Tatiana's turn.
Okay. So I want to get an angle on it so I can shoot my crossbow.
Do you have precise shot?
No.
Okay. So you'd have to move. You can move at half speed. What's your speed right now?
20.
20. And do you have point blank? Okay. So you would have to get 30 feet away. So you'd have to move 10 feet. Let's see, so you move your 5, 10, 15, 25. Yeah. So you have to move like over here. Do a dex save for me to see if you can make it through these webs.
So just roll and add my dex modifier.
No, do a reflex save.
Oh,
That's what I
reflex
meant.
save.
Yeah, sorry, I've
Well,
been watching a lot of Critical Role.
The number just happens to be the same.
Ta-da!
And that would be an 8.
Yeah, so your feet are stuck. Last time, y'all lubed up. This
Yeah.
time you didn't.
What the hell?
That's true.
So you cannot move through this right now. It's
Okay.
like your feet are just stuck to the ground. It's driving you crazy.
We don't have the lard on us anymore.
You are correct. You do not have the lard on you.
Damn
They are
this
under
lord.
here. Actually, there's. I forgot to roll initiative for
So talk about the bee people.
that.
Bee people.
All right, so that was me
The
trying
brave
to.
people.
That was just me trying to move.
Yes.
So
So you can still attempt to shoot, but it's a -4 to hit.
I'm just gonna cast shield on myself.
We're
Shield
gonna
of
use
faith.
a couple of zombies in here.
Oh, for the bees.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna cast shield of faith on myself
Okay.
for right now.
That works. I should have planned this out.
These Cheetos are so good.
They're good down there. Keep them over there.
Okay, so, do they have it? They do, good. So the first one pulls its bow out and aims at the spider for a natural 20.
Nice.
Fuck
Sweet.
yeah.
So, and it has precise and point blank
Oh, nice.
because they are challenge rating 4s. These. Shit, I can't count. 6 plus 5, 11. Okay. So she pulls her bow out and shoots it, and it just thunk right in the side of the head, and it starts screaming. And the one behind her, behind Pockets, takes another swing, and totally hits, and takes it out.
Oh.
What?
Hell yeah.
Um,
Well, we just got showed up by, you know,
Our
computer-generated companions.
well, like I said, they're challenge rating 4.
What do they call like NPC, non-player?
NPCs, non-player characters.
Yeah.
So after that happened,
Mhm.
they look at you.
That's embarrassing.
The first one looks at you and moves up and says, "Run. Otherwise, they're going to catch up to us."
Ah, you fools!
Right. The other one runs over to you, rips you out of the ground,
Sweet.
puts you on Beauregard.
I'm not entangled anymore.
What did you say?
I'm not entangled anymore. And everybody do a reflex save for me.
I'm really bad at these. Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, they all make it.
Where's my reflex?
11.
It's below your stats.
Okay.
It's under saving throws?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reflex.
Attacks, combat, resistance, armor class, saving throw savers.
Yeah.
6 plus 6, 12.
12?
11.
20 for me, and 14 for Pockets.
Okay. So, as you're running, not for you, for Bo. Sorry.
Oh.
Because you're on his back. They plopped you right on the back of that dog so you could get out of that stuff.
Yeah. So do I roll again?
Yes, roll for Bo.
20.
20. Okay. So everybody starts running. You are in the lead, and all of a sudden you pick up your torch, you start running forward, and you trip over a tree root and fall
Yes, I do.
face first down.
Eating feathers.
One of the soldiers actually picks you up, grabs you under its arm, takes your torch, and runs. Everybody do it again. Not
Okay.
you.
Definitely.
Ooh.
Oh, that's bad.
Uh,
Oh, that's bad. That's even worse.
What'd you roll?
Pocket's got an 8, and I got a 9.
Nice.
22. I also have this thing called evasion.
For bow?
Oh, it's not for bow.
It is for
It's
bow.
22. But I also have something called evasion, and it says a rogue can avoid even magical or unusual attacks with great agility. If
It's
she-
not an attack.
Oh, okay,
You're running through a sticky forest.
gotcha. Never mind.
So as you're running forward, one of the soldiers, the soldier that has you, actually stops all of a sudden, and you fly out of her arms and get caught in some webs in front of you. And you look back, and her wings are caught.
Oh, no.
She's running so quickly. You two are running behind everybody, and it looks like the dwarf chase through the goblin mines.
Yeah.
Right.
Like everybody's running in line, and all of a sudden things are tripping you up, and your feet get caught, and you two fall prone really quick. As you do that, see, you're up there with him. You're there. You two are here because of that. So Pockets trips up and falls. You trip over something. You
I've been
are
thrown, yeah.
you are here, and behind you, another spider
Oh.
chases up after you. Go ahead and I'm gonna keep the same initiative because it's just easier that way. Omi, you're up. You are entangled right now.
I'm entangled though.
Yes.
Am I like? So I need to roll to get out of that, or what do I?
Yeah,
do?
it takes it would take a turn to get the sticky off.
Mhm.
Do you have another torch?
I don't know where to look for that. Over here in my bag.
Yeah.
I do have a torch. I only had. It says 1 pound. I don't know if that means 1 torch. Quantity 1. But I only have 1 torch and it's lit.
Yeah.
He
and
took it.
She has it.
Yeah.
So-
why isn't? No, I can't tell her what.
It's
to
not
do.
her turn. That's why.
Okay. So I yell at the spider. Hey, free meal! Come here! Come and get some! Here, boy!
Okay.
Uh
Did you want to try to take the torch from her?
huh. Well, I mean, I'm stuck and she's here,
And she can, like, you can say, hey, hand me the torch.
Yeah.
And
and I say, throw me the torch as I'm yelling at the spider.
she's close enough that you can actually grab it out of her hand.
I grab the
And
torch,
she's willing.
and I just make my little circle around me.
Okay, so you are free.
Sweet.
I'm free.
That is your turn, though. Pockets.
Did I get that
well,
spider's attention? Yes or no? Anybody?
Do
Intimidation.
a ooh,
Roll
diplomacy.
for flirtation.
Flirtation.
So,
Makes
if Pocket stands up, the spider would attack him, right?
The spider is about 5 or 10 feet away, so no, it's not close enough yet.
Okay.
Whoa.
So-
2 for diplomacy.
Yeah, spider doesn't care.
Pockets is gonna stand up.
Okay.
He sees the spider, right?
Mm-hmm. Everybody sees the spider now
Yeah.
because you are stopped.
And crap.
It's the
Yeah,
monster
just lock-
that's Sid. You're next, huh?
Just. I don't think he's gonna stab him. You don't want to get close.
Still got his mutagen going.
Yeah, that's true.
6 seconds.
Yeah, he's gonna try to stab him with his dagger.
Okay. So he's gonna take a 5-foot step forward.
Yeah.
Okay, or back. Okay.
Uh, 12.
Misses. Just moving through this stuff, it's really hard to see. He doesn't have a torch right now, so he's kind of. Well, he does have a torch. It's just the shadows playing. He swings at it, and the spider ducks out of the way. It is its turn, and it's going to attack Pockets because he looks tasty.
Oh, pockets.
Oh,
Swallows pocket hole.
Right.
Like fucking that's
For a 21 to hit.
Oh.
21 hits, yeah.
Okay. So he takes 4 points of damage.
4.
Yes, and then he needs to do a fortitude save.
14.
14 makes it just barely. So he gets, the spider clamps down on his arm as he swings by. Clamps down on his arm and he feels a pulse of heat. And he's like, no, bitch, not today. And pulls his arm back and the poison does not take effect.
Nice.
Sid, you're up. Tatiana is next.
I take out an arrow, and I move, right?
You have to do a reflex save because you're out of the path.
A reflex save?
Yes.
What do you mean out of the path?
So you're moving away
Uh-huh.
from the path that's been burned.
Oh,
So you're moving into the webs.
yeah. Am I able to, do I have a clear shot from here? Or do I
No,
have to
there's
move out
2
of the way?
people in your
Yeah,
web.
that's what I kind of figured. Okay, so reflex save.
Yeah.
26.
Oh, it's a natural
Natural
20.
20.
You're
Yeah.
fine.
Cool.
Yeah.
And I'm going to shoot it right
Okay.
this.
It's a negative 2 to hit because you're within 30 feet. Unless you have point blank shot as a feat.
Oh, gotcha. Can I move a little bit closer?
Oh, and then
No,
further.
you need to move further
You
away.
need to, yeah. You need to move
Take a
further
step
away.
back.
Oh, okay. Can I move further back then?
Yeah. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So you can move
Okay.
here. So you were
That's what
here.
yeah.
So you move here. Yeah, rough terrain.
Cool. All right.
Do it.
All right. 21.
You hit.
Sweet.
Did you not bring your dice again?
No, these are my.
New dice.
Or these are my ex's dice. Though.
I know.
For for no damage.
It's a -1.
It's a
to hit.
-1. It's
I
a
rolled
roll
one.
D4 -1.
Oh,
Hey, you rolled a 1.
God dang it.
it's a crossbow or a short bow?
Short
It's
bow.
a short bow.
Oh, that's why. Okay. It relies on strength. You need a
Okay.
crossbow.
Well then. Does anybody have a crossbow?
Actually,
So you shoot, and you're a little man.
I know.
You don't have a lot of strength.
Uh,
You shoot it, and it kind of like, it shoots all the way there, and then it just kind of plunk right in front of it. You're like, fuck!
that is.
we did get a light crossbow.
Yeah,
Dude.
someone has a
Who
crossbow.
has it?
But not right
Tatiana?
now. Tatiana, you're up.
Oh, Pockets has it.
Oh, pockets.
Pockets, you fucker.
I'm gonna.
He
Oh,
has
sorry,
to.
I'm sorry.
Next turn.
So, okay, so she's, I'm gonna
Oh,
stand up.
You're
Yeah, never
prone
mind.
right here.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand up.
Okay.
And if I move here, I'm 30 feet away. Too, right?
Yes. So move 10 feet this way.
Yeah.
Do a reflex save for me.
19.
19. Yeah, you're fine.
All right, and I'm gonna shoot it with my crossbow.
Okay.
Oh, you have crossbow too?
I have a heavy crossbow.
Okay.
Yeah, she came prepared.
Apparently.
I say you throw that little short crossbow into the fucking woods.
I'm gonna.
For a 17.
Hits.
Oh, and I get to roll a D10.
I love that. -1.
For 9 points of damage.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
Nice.
We needed that.
All right. It is now this one's turn. Actually, it's this one's turn, and she's going to spend her action getting out of the webs,
Damn.
releasing her her webs, the webs. This one is going to turn around and shoot at it.
Cool.
For a 21, which hits.
They're badass.
Kill it!
And she takes it down.
Oh my god.
Nice.
I hope so.
You did.
You loosened the door.
All right.
Well,
And
I'm
you can
thoroughly
actually.
embarrassed. I don't know about you guys.
So I turn and I start running in the direction we were going.
Absolutely, you do.
Boogie.
Everybody do a survival check for me. It's a group thing, so you'll be fine. I hope.
Survival
20.
check.
Yes.
1. Not 21, but 1.
Oh yeah. It's a natural one even.
Not 101.
It's 2 minus
Just
1.
Oh, it's a 2. It's not a natural 1.
Yeah, it's a 2 minus a 1.
Right.
From it.
But still.
Yeah.
Okay, so 22 for me
Uh-huh.
and 24 for Pockets.
Okay. Okay, yeah. It's super easy to do. You grab your torch and you start burning the way. Pockets is behind, kind of, helping out with the trail just to make it easier. Bo runs over, picks you up in his mouth, and drags you out. And you make it out of the forest.
Oh,
We're out.
The 3 soldiers that were with you, it looks like one of them's gone. And they kind of look around for a second, and they kind of.
Oh no.
The transportation station is about 3 blocks that way. Look for the underground sign,
All right.
and they head back into the woods with their bows drawn.
All right. Well, how's Pockets doing? You got a bit over there.
He's down 4.
Do you want to heal him a little bit?
That's about it. It's
Okay.
been over 20 minutes, so your mutagen is definitely worn off.
Yeah. So.
So he's gonna start feeling it more, or is he gonna start
Yeah.
ticking off his?
Oh yeah. So.
It's a temporary thing.
Let's heal him.
He's gonna use one of his Cure Light
Potions.
wounds.
Okay.
Extracts that he has. So.
That dog has the weirdest bark. It almost sounds like a person barking like a
Arr,
dog.
arr!
You know what I mean? It almost sounds like there's like someone over there trying to act like a dog, It's so weird.
Seriously.
Yeah.
What kind of roll is that?
Not a good one.
All right.
He
Well,
heals
let's-
for 3 points.
What was he down after the mutagen
4?
wore off?
He was at 9 out of 13,
Okay.
and now he's
12.
He's at 12 out of 13. So
Yeah, that's not bad.
yeah.
All right. Let's make it to the underground.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
All right.
3 blocks.
Yeah, 3 blocks, not too bad.
we can do it.
Pretty easy walk. Same old, same old. It's super dark out here. You're having a hard time seeing. It's a little hazy,
Okay.
like there's forest fires or something. It smells really weird.
Yeah.
You you make it 3 blocks without any problems. You notice that you see a station. It looks like a station. It looks like a portal that goes underground. And in common it says transportation.
Okay.
You actually see people moving in and out of it. It's rare considering there's not many people on the street. But apparently people still have to go to work and do
Yeah.
their job, even under all this shit. Let's see. Stairs lead down from the gate into the earth. As you reach the bottom of the stairs, you see a large underground room walled in smooth gray granite. Near the entrance, you see a small booth with a man in brown and orange robes reading a scroll with a bored look on his face. As you enter, he looks up and motions you over to the booth. Welcome to the transportation station, or TS for short. There are many transportation portals around the city. All are located underground. Each one has no less than 3 magic circles attuned to them. To use these portals, an individual must buy a runestone coinciding with the location they would like to travel to. After purchase, the customer must only stand on the magic circle and wait. The runestone is activated after a few seconds and the customer is transferred into the aether stream. There they will travel the stream to the corresponding portal at the other station. Using the runestone depletes the charge and the stone itself becomes useless. We ask that you deposit the depleted stone in the receptacles near the exit of the station so that they may be used again. You may purchase a larger stone to transport more than 1 being for a lesser price than the cumulative individual prices. Each group stone transports up to 4 beings at a time. He's just like, you can tell he's said this a
All
lot.
right. Well, 3 for the crystal tower, please.
Plus
When
dog.
using
4.
the multi-stone,
Four.
please note that there is a
plus dog.
10-second delay before the activation to ensure that all members of the spell are within the magic circle. If more than 4 beings are in the circle at the time of activation, the stone will transport the 4 nearest beings. Please note that if the being nearest the multi-stone has a single-use stone, the multi-stone will cancel the smaller stone out and render it useless. Stones may be purchased within the transportation station and will become inert if taken beyond the boundary of the station. If an independent transport stone not purchased at a transportation station is being held, please place the independent stone as far from the station stone as possible, as the spell may corrupt or ruin the independent spell. A bag of holding is very useful for this purpose. You may purchase a single-use stone for 1 gold each, or a multiple stone for 3.
We'll have a multiple stone for 4 to get to the Crystal Tower, please.
Plus dog.
Plus, well, including dog. 4, plus the 5. 5. I forgot about pockets. 5.
Wow.
5. 5.
1 group stone and 1 single stone. That comes to 4 gold, please.
All right, 4 gold.
Come on, Daddy. Or Mama.
Yep, got
Sure,
it.
Mama.
4
Alright.
gold.
So beyond him, you see 3 10-foot round alcoves, with large magical circles in the floor of each. 2 to 4 people systematically step into the circles and seem to evaporate.
Okay.
All right.
Let's go into the.
Okay, so
We purchased
the person with the single one has to go into a separate thing, right? Because he
Well,
can't.
they can just stand in line and go next.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
good.
So 1 person, 4 people go at once, and then the 5th person goes afterwards.
Okay.
I
Well,
can be the 5th person.
you want to be the 5th?
Yeah, I'll be the 5th person.
Okay. So
So you have the
We all
single
go first.
wound, and then the 4 of us.
Including Beauregard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pockets, Tatiana, Beauregard, and Sid.
I want to remind you that you do have a single-use stone.
Oh, we
Who
do.
does? Oh, so can we not purchase that single use? Oh wait, it has to be specific to the.
Right.
So
It
can we
needs to
sell
be kept.
back?
It needs to be kept away from.
Yeah, it's not a
It needs to be
transportation
kept-
station stone. It's
Oh.
a single-use stone.
Oh, so we can use it anywhere.
Tyrone gave it to you.
Yeah, we have to keep that separate from.
Yeah, but where does
The
that
transportation-
single? Can someone refresh my memory?
Oh yeah. So we
Where
have a
at?
single-use stone for what?
To transport us
Anywhere within
anywhere.
500 and...
which is 500
miles.
miles. Up to
Yes.
500 miles.
But we,
No, yeah.
when we use the transportation stone, this one can't be in the vicinity, or else it'll like corrupt.
Oh, we don't
or
have
do
a holding
something.
bag between any of us.
Right, so you need to... He suggested keeping it as far away from the transportation stone as possible.
I'm gonna take my stone over to the guy and say, "Can you hold the stone?"
I am
Why
not a
don't-
lost and found. I am not a locker service. If you
Yeah.
have something that need to be held, you might try a pocket.
Why don't you go?
Pocket.
Why don't you go outside while we? Oh yeah. But
We have a pocket.
If you have a single-use stone, I suggest you keep it on the opposite side of the transportation circle. If you were using a group stone, it takes 10 seconds to activate, so you have plenty of time to separate yourselves. I cannot guarantee that it will not destroy your stone.
oh crap.
So how big is the circle? So like, let's say I'm holding the
It's-
single-use one.
It's a 10-foot wide, so 10 foot
So I'm holding the. I'll say I'm holding the single-use one,
Okay,
and then Sid is holding the group one.
right.
If we're on opposite sides of the
Right.
thing, we should
But it'll transport
hopefully
you, but it won't.
be. No, well, I'm
No.
still gonna be in the circle.
Right.
I'm not gonna use. I'm not
Everything in
using
the
stone.
circle will be transported.
Yeah.
We
They
just have
just
to
say to
keep,
keep
them
it as
separate.
far away
Okay.
from
So
the...
if you're on one
Yeah.
side of the
With
transportation
the
circle
multiple
and I'm on
person
the
stone.
other side,
Okay.
we just stay as far away from each other as possible, but
Okay.
still be in the transportation
And there's
circle.
pretty much a 50% chance that it will render the other one inert.
Yeah.
Oh god.
We just gotta keep them separate.
Okay.
So
Let's do
we
it.
couldn't give it to him because he has a single one.
Right.
And it would,
Let's do it.
All right.
okay. So we're gonna stand as far away from each other as possible, but still be in the.
Okay,
This will
so
be
you wait in
my-
line, you move
This will
up.
be our single-use stone.
You wait in line, you move up. You wait in line, you move up.
I'm so nervous, guys.
As you step into the circle, you feel a pulling on your chest as the rune flares up and the stone gets warmer in your hand. All of a sudden, it feels like your soul is being quickly pulled from your body. In an instant, you are now weightless and sightless, but can see everything. Your consciousness floats in a stream of pure light as you are pulled towards your destination. The sensation only lasts a moment, and then your soul is thrust back into the material plane next to your comrades. You are not hurt, and your feet seem to move on their own as you exit the circle. Okay.
Does our stone still work? Do we end up in another station?
Yes.
Okay.
Cool.
Are you going down and doing the same?
Yeah, I'm doing the same.
Okay, cool.
I'm there. Zip.
Hi.
All right, so you guys kind of walk out of the way. You pop into existence immediately after you leave the circle. A stranger appears behind you, slightly dazed, and then begins pushing past you out the circle. Move! You'll start a jam if you stand gawking like that. Some of us have to get to work. And with that, he shoves by you and proceeds to the exit.
Ooh.
Don't worry, my dears. Take no heed, says a small gnomish woman standing next to you. It happens that way the first time for all of us. Shake it off. You'll get used to it. Walking towards the exit, you notice a few receptacles that resemble trash cans, but with a small hole and a large hole in them. You see the people exiting in front of you, dropping their rune stones into the receptacles.
We do the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
So emerging from the stairwell, you see a larger part of the city than previously before. There are no forests, but buildings upon buildings, higher and higher. It looks like the creators of the city decided to make each building higher than the last. You also notice that everyone is heading the same direction, which is away from the large tower before you.
Okay. Well, let's make it towards the large tower, yeah?
Do we see any symbols saying what, or any words saying, this is this?
Where's my thing?
Where's the map?
Map's here.
By the way, if anybody's interested, on my public Christmas Amazon wish list, I've got buildings in there.
Oh, really?
Oh, nice.
That's awesome.
Wait, we might actually have.
Find that. See if we can find you.
Oh,
There might actually be 2 light crossbows.
well,
Where's your map? And I will.
Pockets, can I have your light crossbow, please?
Well, no,
Right.
there might
On the map.
actually be a second one.
How would I find you?
There might actually be a second one.
You
Okay.
have to look me up. Probably by
Because
email.
we got
By email.
crossbows
Where's your list, your account?
when we were in Singorn
Right.
from them. So
Oh.
I think that's where he got the light one and I got the heavy one. But we got another light one a couple weeks ago.
With 10 bolts? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
So you can take that one.
Yes, please. Thank you.
So you have to go to new
How do I find you on
and
this?
then light crossbow.
Perfect.
So according to
Done.
your account, your list, your orders,
And then you have to add in the
programs
bolts.
and features.
Okay.
Trying to find out where I would see connect to others.
ammo.
So yeah, go to your lists,
New ammo.
Okay.
and then
Bolts. And then tech. So just leave it there.
Perfect.
And
And
you
you can
can
have
do
any
that.
quick
invite others to add or remove list,
Oh.
wish list, filter.
Both
Yeah,
hands.
yeah.
It's a 2-handed. And then done. So now
Create your profile to collaborate.
Oh, perfect.
there you go.
And then
I'll
we're
show you on the
six.
regular
and
computer
the
later.
bolts are there so you can keep track of how many you use.
Oh, that makes me so happy. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys came from here, moved down here, and you are now here, and this is where you need to be.
All right.
Oh wow.
So
Okay.
you are across the city.
Okay.
She couldn't find us a closer station.
Sorry.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm gonna I think that we need to stop by like a general store real quick to get like. I would like to get some like more kind of oil and flammable stuff,
Okay.
and maybe like a couple more torches or something. That would be nice. What do you guys think?
I think so too. I mean, there's a bunch of people moving around us. Why don't we just ask them?
Yeah.
Have you ever been to London before?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know that underground there?
Yeah.
People keep moving. They just push out of the way.
I mean,
They don't pay
after we leave
attention.
the
That's
underground.
pretty much what the entire city looks like right now.
Okay.
But they're all moving away from the tower. And you
Away
can
from
see
the
the tower.
Okay.
You can't see the top of it, or you can't see the bottom of it, but you can see the top of it.
Okay.
And it's a dark purple color. It is very. It's not shiny. It's not
Okay.
crystally. It's just kind of like. It looks like a big stone obelisk.
Okay. I'm looking around and seeing if I can find like a general store or something.
Okay.
Some type.
Do knowledge local for me.
Okay.
See if you can actually find a nice person, maybe that gnome woman or
Yeah. 13.
13. You're not really finding anybody that's helpful.
Okay.
There's like little vendors and stuff around. People are walking in and out of buildings, but it doesn't look like people are doing a lot of like shopping around here,
Okay.
except for food and things like that.
Okay. All right.
Does anybody else want to try?
Yeah. Do you guys see anything?
What? Knowledge local?
Yes.
Ooh, I don't have that, so I'm not.
Just pockets.
He might.
Yeah, but it's only a +1.
I have +2.
He has a +3.
So add +2 to that because it's in San
knowledge.
Francisco and he knows this place better than
Oh,
you
so
guys do.
so
I have a
+5.
knowledge
Yes.
history. So that's it.
Oh God, you rolled horribly. 12.
12 total. And you
Yeah.
got a 13.
Mhm.
All right, so it's gonna it takes you a while. You're just like, there's too many people. I'm losing my bearings. This is really confusing. Get pushed around, and finally you actually get pushed into this little tiny corner store, and it looks kind of like a general store, but it doesn't have a lot of things.
All right.
And there's a frizzy-haired little halfling woman standing on a stool behind the counter. She's got a little like wooden name tag that says Sally on it, and she's kind of doing her nails, popping gum, looking real bored. Kind of glances up to you and then looks back down at her nails.
Her real name is Sal.
Hey, Sally. Hey, we're do you have any like oil or anything kind of like flammable at all? I know that sounds really like weird question to ask, but
I don't care about your sex dreams. Aisle 3.
thanks. Okay, so I go and I get some oil, and yeah, really that's kind of all I need. It's like just
oil.
something flammable.
Okay.
Try to think of something that like maybe.
Do we need smoke bombs?
Do I look like an alchemist to you?
You look like a general store to me.
Right. General, not specific.
So rude.
Oh.
If I had frizzy hair like that, I'd be rude too.
Mm-hmm. Anybody else want anything?
I'm good. That's really all I wanted.
Yeah, that's all I wanted.
2 silver.
2 silver.
Okay, thanks.
She looks up, she's like,
Alright.
so you got your 2 bottles of oil. You might want to put some of that in your backpack, by the way. You are carrying your backpack.
Yes.
It's in the backpack.
I'm right on top of that rose.
And did you get a crossbow or no?
Yes.
You got an extra?
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, because we had got 2 crossbows when we were back in Singhorn or whatever.
Yeah.
But then we got another one when we got all those headbands and stuff.
Oh yeah.
You too?
Yeah, I have it written down.
Headbands of the
It was a long sword, a light crossbow, and chainmail.
Mm-hmm. I
I don't know
remember
where you
that.
got those from. I don't remember anymore. It was super exciting. I totally forgot.
Remember the traps? Like the 4 rooms? And I got the vest of like
Yeah.
or whatever.
And he got wraps, hand wraps.
Mm-hmm.
And he got a headband, and he got a headband.
Right, but then
Did
we
you get it from the werewolf?
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. That's why.
Yeah.
The werewolf?
The werewolf.
The werewolf.
Yeah. God. Alright. So we go outside.
All right.
Well, let's just make it towards the tower, guys.
Okay, so the neighborhood surrounding the tower is dim and gloomy with shadows. As you look around, you notice all the windows have awnings over them. You can only imagine they are to block out the light of the tower. The buildings seem to stack up on top of each other like building blocks, surrounding and supporting the base of the tower. The area seems picked clean of foliage. Walking through the district, all the streets and buildings seem to be dark and empty. The occasional creak is heard far off, but all is silent around you.
All right. Well, we need to get in that tower.
Yep.
So, I want to go up and yeah, let's just go
Let's
up
just
see if
push on
there's
the
like
door,
a
see if
door.
there's a door.
Yeah.
You're not there yet.
Oh,
You're still in the city. You're
Oh, I
on your
thought
way
we were-
there.
Oh.
All right. Let's stealthily make it towards the tower
Okay, so you're gonna go quietly.
quietly.
Everybody roll stealth.
This is not a
Yeah.
good thing for me to be rolling.
Me either. Apparently.
I got 13.
Yeah.
What one?
That's hilarious.
12.
Go ahead and put yourself in order for me too.
Oh well, here we go.
Okay.
Do I still want to be first? Sure. Even though I rolled a 12.
Okay.
Who rolled the highest of that stealth thing?
So
I did.
I
13.
Go first.
have a 2
Okay.
stealth.
I'll go first.
Okay. I have a 12.
Because
And
I rolled
pockets?
4 and I have a -2. And then Pockets has a 14.
Okay.
Which one's pockets again? This one or this one? Good.
That one.
That one is.
This one? Okay, so pockets. We'll here, and then we'll go with that, and we'll go. Yeah.
Okay.
Word.
I know. I just didn't want to deal with it
Now it's on your
for
shirt.
now. Move your shit.
Now it's on your face.
Move your shit.
Move my shit! Shut up!
Move your shit.
I hear that's the worst thing you can ever do to a drag queen's eyebrow. Just go like,
Really?
yeah. Like if you're like if you ever get in a fight with a drag queen ever, which you guys probably won't, or I probably won't, but if you do, apparently the worst thing you could do is just like, oh yeah, and smear their eyebrow.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
that's like fighting. That's fighting. You know, it's going down after that.
I've seen drag queens fight once.
Really?
Never
That doesn't
again.
sound fun.
I've seen 2 drag queen fights. One of them was in Las Vegas. It was fucking brutal.
Yeah.
But
It was so horribly fucking brutal. I was like, this is not even. This is like.
God.
those bitches throw down.
And the other one was more like a catty, like verbal fight, and it was hilarious.
Oh god.
Did I ever tell
Yeah.
you the story? So they
So
just,
everybody roll initiative.
Okay.
I'll tell you the story in a second.
Yeah. You can tell it on break.
14.
Oh, now I roll good?
My character smokes too much weed, so he has no initiative. It's 11.
Oh, I had. Yeah. Did you roll 11?
Yeah, we're good.
Do you have?
No, I get 5 plus 6.
Oh.
Pockets.
18.
Sid.
13. 14. What the hell am I doing? 14.
I don't know. Tatiana.
21.
It's all the Cheetos.
It must be.
I mean, it's all the
Cheetos.
honey from the honey
Right.
women.
You just all sugar
Oh,
jitters.
sugar.
Sugar bumpy.
All right. Okay.
What does this mean? 19, 20.
If you roll a
times
19 or a 20, that means you crit.
2. What does times 2 mean?
That's the damage. So
Damage,
you
so
roll
it'll be-
twice.
Yeah, you'd roll the d6
And then you
twice.
add up the 2 numbers?
Yeah, and then you add your modifier on top of that.
Oh, cool.
If there was one. But you don't
Okay,
have
so as you're sneaking through this area,
If that's what you want to call it.
this
Stumbling.
city, yeah,
Stumbling over
sneaking,
ourselves.
yeah, pretty much.
Drunkenly hit every wall.
You guys
down
are
this
actually,
hallway.
yeah,
There's
there's
some
a
in
lot
that
of
honey.
debris around here. You're looking around and not down, so you're kicking a lot of somebody kicked a fucking bucket. Let's just put it that way, on accident.
Mhm.
And as you do, you hear, I can only describe it as the cleaners from Labyrinth.
Oh, they're
You
the
hear
worst.
Cleaners.
gnashing and
Oh no.
metal on metal,
Okay.
and just like over and over on itself, and you see a swarm of goblins.
Oh, goblins! I hate goblins!
Literally
Wow, that's a lot of goblins.
almost pouring over each other, like their swords
Oh,
just
God.
hitting each other, and they are coming out of the side alley,
Oh.
and they are moving directly towards you at full speed.
Do they see us?
Oh yes, they do.
Oh, they're gonna get it.
They all have to.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, they all have
a
to
little bit of overkill. Are they all rolling their own initiative, or are they
No.
just going as a hive mind?
It's called a troop,
Okay.
and it's an 8x8, or it's 8 squares that have to all be consecutive,
Okay.
and they do different attacks and things like that.
Okay.
Um,
How, with a short bow, can I be like point blank and shoot somebody?
as long as you have point blank.
I mean a crossbow.
As long as you have point blank,
Okay, if I don't, how far do I have to be?
30 feet.
30 feet, and it's also if you do it close, I think it's a -4 to hit.
Okay. Okay.
Just remember that there are a lot of them, but you can just see blades flashing, and like even in the dim light, it's just like sparks and stuff. And they go to that is their turn. They were first.
What?
Yeah, they rolled a 22 initiative,
Of course
but they dashed, so they are now up in your grill.
Oh, great.
Tatiana, you're up. Pockets is next.
Oh God, I'm up.
Yep, I know you went first.
Oh God.
That's a lot of goblins.
That's why I didn't paint them all. I just couldn't do it. Like, no, I
Just
can't
cover
do
him
it.
in red lipstick.
Well, I got the brown and the green painted on 2 of them, but that was about it.
Yeah.
So if I move
Then the
here,
pot mitt kicked in.
or like, if I move here, are they 30 feet away?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. And I'm gonna shoot that one, I guess.
It's a whole group, so yeah, you're shooting into the group.
Uh,
They're constantly
okay.
moving and shifting
Well,
around.
I'm shooting into the group.
Okay.
Oh, what a natural one.
All right. So you pull up your crossbow to shoot, and you click it, and the bolt snaps. Go ahead and roll a d4.
What D4? 3.
And it snaps right in your face, and you take 3 points of slashing damage from the splinters and the
Okay.
stuff. Pockets, it's Pockets' turn. Sid, you're next.
All right. So he is going to.
You're on bow, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll put you guys in the same spot.
He's gonna throw one of his bombs in the middle.
Awesome. Okay.
Let's hope he hits.
Come on.
Come on, Pockets. On the table, please.
It's your bag.
Oh my god.
Is it inside the bag?
Yeah, it's like in one of the pockets.
Ghost of pockets.
Oh God, no.
I think you have
What
weighted
was it?
dice.
No.
Yeah, weighted wrongly.
No. It was a 4.
Ugh.
So I'll waste another bomb.
Okay. That's a little bit.
Should I just use my dice for both of us?
So
Yes. Yeah,
Pockets
yes.
throws the bomb into this troop of goblins, and you see like one of their swords just go plunk, and it goes pink
Oh, great.
and flies over and like detonates somewhere over here.
Okay.
Sid, you're up. Omi is next.
Okay. I take out one of my oil bottles and I throw the oil onto them.
Okay.
Splatter onto the
To a ranged attack.
some guys. Where do I do that?
So it's your base attack bonus plus your dex modifier plus 20, your d20. So roll.
1 plus 3
Okay.
Yeah.
plus whatever that hits. So that plus 4.
1 plus 3, but I also get another plus 1 because I hate goblins so much.
Is it a racial thing for attacks?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
So a 9.
Not 4 plus 6, 9. Yeah.
Yeah. So they do the same thing. They're not having this, and they actually. Let me see if they can do it.
What was it?
No.
The Serena Williams fucking goblin group?
But I
Tink,
but I
But
do wanna. But I do wanna move.
If you move, you will get an attack of opportunity.
I'm okay with it.
Okay.
Oh, but move around them, or?
I'm gonna move.
As long as you're within their attack range, you can move.
Yeah. Yeah. Why don't I move like? Why don't I move here?
Okay.
So I'm still in their You know what I'm saying?
Give me a second. I think that's not going to work actually.
Okay.
Are goblins taller than a halfling, or?
No, they're about the same height. There we go.
All right.
Sorry about that.
Yep. And as I'm moving around them, Bo just kind of lifts his legs and pisses on a couple of them while he walks around because he hates goblins too.
Okay. Okay, yeah, as long as you're within melee range, that's fine.
Sweet.
Okay. Are you just gonna stay there? Yeah.
Chilling.
That's everything.
That's everything.
Riding the dog.
I want to be able to flank somehow.
Okay. Okay. That is. Oh, you're on bow. Okay, I was like, that's way too far.
Yeah, he has.
Did you want him to attack as your bonus action?
Yeah. Attack.
Misses.
Yeah,
They're just moving around too much.
for sure.
It is now Omi's turn.
Okay. I am going to run up to them,
Okay.
and I am going to roll like a bowling ball and bowl them all over since they're in a troop.
You're way too
I'm
small
going
for
to
that. You know it's not gonna work.
acrobatically.
You're way too small for that.
No.
Nope.
Okay. So, I am.
No, this is like a giant. Like there's 8 goblins crawling all over each other. They cannot be tripped.
They can't be tripped. Okay, so I'm just going to. But they're. I mean, their weapon. What are they doing? Are they defensive? Are they moving forward?
They're just like all over the place.
They're just all over the place. So it's a cacophony of them.
Yeah.
Jesus, I wish I had a little bit of magic. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a flurry of blows to the first one.
Yeah, just the group. It's
the group.
They're all one entity. Basically.
They're all one entity?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
And you get flanking.
and I get
You
flanking.
do not get flanking.
Why
Troops
not?
cannot be flanked.
What?
Fuck.
Well, yeah. There's people looking here and here and here and here and here and here. You can't flank
Yeah, I
them.
get flanking.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, unfortunately.
10.
Misses.
Wait, 13.
Misses.
14 plus 37.
17 just hits.
All right, so they got.
So damage.
They're like 16, I think, right?
They're just hits. So they're
Oh,
17.
So they're 17. Okay.
17 to hit them.
4.
Sweet.
4 points of damage.
Good
Do
call.
I get any more? Plus 1. 5.
5. Even better. Hey. Take a little chunk out of one of them, but they're still moving around like crazy. Top of the round, it is their turn.
I've been waiting to do that all. I was like, this would be great. They're like pins.
Oh.
Like when I set up my twine traps, and it took me like 5 turns to do, and then it just like a twig broke and broke it.
Right.
It was
I
like,
was like,
ah!
That doesn't make any sense.
Never mind, I'll just punch it. Whatever.
try to put a little finesse on things.
You know what I mean?
And
Like,
that
come
shit
on.
does not work.
God.
Do you still have that twine? You know you can.
I have rope, I have the whole bit, but
You
they
have
can't
rope?
be tripped though.
They can't be.
That's what
No,
you said.
cannot be tripped.
So can they be circled and then tightened? All slowly choking them.
That's true.
No,
Yeah.
they can't. Because they're not all on the same level either.
Uh,
I just don't understand how this works. So I'm just going to use... Thank God I pulled that out. Yeah. They're goblins, whatever. They are actually going to...
oh, they're separating? I thought they can't do that.
They can. They don't have to be in a square. They just have to be in consecutive squares.
Hell.
So they are going to go after Omi.
No.
and miss.
Sweet.
And miss.
Yay.
All right.
They're goblins. They're not that smart.
Sweet.
Tatiana, you're up. Pockets is next.
Oh, God.
And then Sid.
They're too close now. Okay. So, just gonna use my rapier.
I mean, you can shoot into them. You don't have to shoot at the first one.
Oh,
Okay.
Kababa Goblin.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'll shoot.
Kababa Goblin.
For real.
You could bob some pumpkins last time.
Uh-huh, time to Kababa Goblin.
Alright, I'll shoot into them.
Kababa Boblin.
No. It was a 7.
7? No.
No.
Was it a natural 1?
No.
Oh,
it was a 4 plus 3. So 7.
Okay. Pockets, you're up.
Okay, so if he uses his extract of True Strike,
He only
that's
gets
a
one a
standard
day.
action. No, this is one of his extracts.
Oh, yeah.
That's a standard action to use that, right?
It's a potion.
So it's a swift action?
Swift action, yeah.
Okay.
But he also has... Are you going to use it for, like, throwing bombs and
Mhm.
shit? Yeah.
Because he gets a plus 20 on his next attack
Absolutely.
roll.
Okay.
So it'll automatically hit.
Yep.
So I'm using the True Strike extract.
Okay.
Extract.
And so it's going to naturally hit.
Unless you roll a 1.
Oh, yeah.
Sweet Jesus.
Let's hope I don't roll a
All
1.
right, let's hope.
A 7! It's not a 1, it's a 7.
All right, so...
So
you
roll
did-
again until it's a 1.
No, the one's the bad one.
Oh man. I just missed the consistency.
Okay.
I just want everybody to miss all the time.
It's
And
the
it's
table is fucked.
plus his intelligence modifier, right?
Yeah.
7 points of damage.
7 points of damage.
Yeah.
Fire damage.
All right, so you Pockets throws the bomb into the middle of it, and poof, and it hits all of these guys, and they kind of like flash flames, like and you hear those screaming, and they're kind of like
cute.
they're so moving around that they kind of put it out.
Okay.
I like
But-
that. Okay.
Yeah, they're moving enough that they're not going to stay on fire.
I think
Okay.
the fire
But-
will spread. Well, did
Yeah.
you throw oil on him?
And they
And
They
they take it
knocked it
away.
out the
they
way.
knocked
Take
it out of the
away,
way
it would
Yeah.
break.
because I rolled a 2, and I was point blank. I was just like,
They're like those really cool ping pong players. Like,
seriously.
all right, that is Pockets. Are you staying where you are or moving? You are not in range.
Not in range of what?
Them. You're here. They're 10 feet away.
So you're not. So if you move out
You're
of
not
the way,
gonna
you're
get
not
an
gonna
attack
get an
opportunity.
Yeah. Back a little bit.
Okay. Sid, you're up. Omi, you're next.
Okay, I hop off a bow
Okay.
and I move Nya
Yeah.
and I shoot it with a crossbow.
Sweet.
15 plus 6 though, because I hate them so much.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So,
so 21.
21.
Hits.
Sweet.
Nice.
And then I roll a d6. That's 6, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
5 points.
5 points of damage.
Nice.
And then I say, bow, attack.
All right,
And
so Bo moves up,
He moves it.
nipping at flank.
Exactly. 11.
Yeah, he's nipping, but he's not hitting anything.
Okay.
Omi, you're up.
Oh, I'm up. Flurry of blows.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Hell
Nice.
yeah.
17.
Both
Plus,
hits.
Hell yeah.
And
You rolled a 17 plus 2. Yeah, 19. You
19.
hit both times.
big bucks, no whammies. 3 plus.
Times. Do you?
Wait,
times
I do have a
ten-
critical. 3 times 2.
Yeah.
So whatever my
6.
second roll is,
You can either roll it twice or times the first one by 2.
times it by 2.
So 6 plus your modifier.
Where is my modifier?
So
Plus 1?
yeah,
Oh, 7.
7 points of
Hell
damage.
yeah.
For the first one.
That's for the first one. You got
Oh.
one for the second one.
And then yeah, roll the second one.
4.
Oh, nice.
11
Six.
plus 1. No.
Yeah.
The
4.
second one was not a crit.
Oh, it was 17. Yeah. So Oh,
4 plus 1.
plus 1. Yeah, 5.
So 5. So 7 plus 5 is 12 points of damage.
Hell
Nice.
yeah.
Do I kill any of these little bastards?
Yeah, you're kind of whittling them off.
Okay.
The group is still moving around.
Mm-hmm, but there's some weak points.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. Like some are missing fingers and feet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're goblins.
Eyeball.
Yeah.
They don't look any worse than they did before.
Yeah, that's true.
Mhm.
they're
true.
starting to thin out though. You notice that a couple of them have run away.
Yeah.
It is their turn now, and they are going to do a swarm or an overwhelm.
What?
Yeah.
I don't like the sound of that. I don't know what it means, but I don't like the sound.
Can I go into a defense mode here?
No, because you did not take your turn to do so.
Son of a bitch.
It's an automatic thing, and they literally move all the way around you
Oh no.
and overwhelm you.
Oh god.
Oh no.
What is your health like? I
My
forgot to ask.
health is 13 out of 13. So
You take 12 points of damage
Oh.
as they surround you, and it just washes over you and just blades and
Oh wow.
slicing, and that was lower rolls, don't worry.
yeah.
It could have been 18. That is their turn, and you are surrounded, Tatiana.
Alright. If I do a channel, it's gonna
Heal them as
well
well.
them too.
Don't channel. I'd rather you exhume me. Splash some water on me a little bit.
Right? Do some medical shit.
Alright.
I mean, I
I'm
still
gonna-
have 1 point left.
Oh,
and I
wait,
can't
I'm-
go until all of us go.
I'm too close, right?
Can you intimidate in battle?
You can, but it won't work with these because there's too many of them.
Okay.
I want to be 30 feet away.
Okay.
Like
We'll
if,
say you're 30 feet away.
like
Okay.
if it was only one guy, could you be like,
Yeah.
I'm right here, and then like have them like.
If it's
check
high
out?
enough, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh, okay. Bitch! Fucking 8.
I'm right here. This is the sunset. Sparta!
Kill
me!
Pockets?
I'm
right
here.
Alright.
Come
on,
kill me! I love it.
Pockets is gonna. He's gonna move back.
Throw
Yeah.
something at him.
Pick up one of the goblins.
Yeah.
throw 'em at
He has
him.
1 point.
And you have,
Yes, sir.
you have a precise whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do
Yeah, I'll throw another bomb. Why not?
Do it.
Why not?
I'm right here.
Why not?
One.
Natural 1.
Oh,
Oh,
shit, roll
man.
damage.
I think you're rolling it too much in your hand. If you just do it a little bit. Like
2.
I don't
Plus-
wanna-
Oh, the thing. So it's 5 total.
5. And you said you rolled a natural 1?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you lob that bomb over their head, and it literally hits Omi right in the head. And you take 5 points of fire damage.
oh god.
And what is the secondary burn?
Oh, the splash?
Yeah.
It says it's 5.
There's
This
a
is
formula
minimum.
there.
It says it's minimum damage 1d6 plus 4 equals 5. That's
Okay.
what it says.
Okay.
5.
It says 1d4 plus 5.
1d6 plus 4 equals 5. That's
Okay.
what it says.
Okay. So they take 5 points of damage because they're in the splash zone.
I take 5 points too.
Yes. So you should be -4,
Dead.
right? You are unconscious.
You're
I'm
unconscious.
unconsciously dead.
Shit.
Oh, you knocked me
Sorry.
over.
Nice.
I had no pleasure in doing that.
I didn't-
need
As
to
you
know
see
that.
Obi crumple to the ground in his sleep.
Kill Bill.
That was Pocket. Sid, you're up.
I'm gonna shoot it again.
Okay. They're not looking so great.
19 plus 24.
Hits. Well, what's your crit?
It's 1920.
Oh,
Oh, so you crit.
Yeah.
Oh, an
18,
18, okay.
sorry,
18,
yeah. For 4 points of damage,
All right.
and then I tell Bo to attack.
Okay, so he moves up.
Yep. plus 24.
Hits.
Sweet. 3.
3 points of damage.
Good job, Bo.
That's exactly what you needed. You've
Ah.
taken enough of amount, and the leftovers just scatter.
I hate goblins.
Wow.
Obi,
Has anybody got a band-aid?
Yeah,
roll,
really.
roll me a d20.
Can I walk up to him and do rebuke death?
Do it anyway.
Do it anyway.
Yeah, just because I want to see.
6.
Yeah, so you go down one more. And you're doing what?
I'm doing rebuke death on
That's a
him.
spiteful bitch.
Whatever's on account.
I can do
I just want to see. No, I don't.
You wanted to see if I rolled high?
I just wanted to see if you died. Roll a 1.
Oh, you want to kill little Omi? You do, don't you?
Alright, so he gets healed for 1d4 plus 2. Or plus 1. Okay, plus 1. So,
Sure.
3
Not when
points.
you're dead.
3 points.
You have 3 points of health.
Yay.
So 3 starting from 0, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
And then,
Oops. Wrong way.
does anybody else need health?
I'm good.
Well, yeah, I
Omi
guess
was
I
kind of
did.
right in the middle of it.
I did take damage, so I'm also gonna do a channel.
Oh, do I get a receiving for that? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're within 30 feet, which you are, because he's right up on you.
Oh, me.
So everyone gets 4 more points.
I'll
Sweet.
take it. 7 out of 13 ain't bad.
It's not good either. Let's go ahead and take a break after that.
Yeah.
We'll be back in 15.
Yeah, can I light rest in this break?
I have to shake the dew off my lily.